Hi, it's Tiana, and I've got a cold, so please excuse any weirdness that happens because of my blocked up nose. Um, Basically, I want to give you an introduction to a series that I've been planning on doing forever now, and just, you know, for whatever reason, for all the reasons, just haven't gotten to doing. But today I'm feeling frisky, so I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna talk. Yeah. So I started the One Beautiful Yes podcast, saying that I was going to break down, the diet lies. And I realized, here we are. This is episode 4. 4 episodes into it, and I haven't done that yet. So I was like, yeah, let's get to it. Let's do that. So here I am. And I want to tell you a little bit about what that is. I mean, essentially, diet lies are tricks of the tricksiest industry. The diet industry is making like over $60 billion a year. Billion with a B, that's a lot of money. And the long and the short of it is that every day you are impacted by the diet lies put out by this gigantic machine. So, what I want you to know is that I don't ever blame you or anyone for wanting to diet because, society is just not very nice to us that have larger bodies. It's not very nice to us that decide that dieting is not the thing. So, if you decide at some point that maybe you're going to try again, or you feel like it's probably the right decision for you at that period of time because of what's going on in your life at that time, I do not blame you for feeling that way. Because you're getting it from all different sides, and I know that. There's just no contest when the thing that you're fighting against, the machine that you're standing up to, has an entertainment budget and a media budget. They have multiple public relation personalities, both professional and otherwise. All those people on Instagram trying to say, hey, body positivity, quote unquote. If you fit, and that just just sucks because even your parents, your favorite Aunt Gina, your doctor, I mean, they're all part and parcel of this machine, even though they may not be aware of it or receiving material gains from it. I mean, it's not your fault if you want to diet because the deck is stacked against you. We are praised for dieting. There's, this supposed virtue inherent in restriction for the willpower it takes to deprive. And I mean, of course, when you're in a larger body and you're constantly bombarded with negativity, who fucking doesn't want that praise from the people around them, from your friends and your family, from strangers in the street? Yes, please say nice things to me for once. Fuck. And just you've been there if you've done a diet, because they do work in the short term. They work to where the pounds start to come off, and because you're not eating food and you're only drinking water and good thoughts. And basically the people are flocking around you and they're going, oh wow, look at you, you're so small. Ooh. I get that. Yeah, you want that because the opposite of it really sucks ass. And I know that. So, when you're faced with people hitting you from all sides, nonstop, giving you negative comments, questioning your choices, your desire for health, your desire to live, your wanting better for yourself or being aesthetically pleasing for people around you. I mean, yeah. I get it that you're going to want to diet, and I get it that you're going to want to have a smaller body just to get rid of that shit. And nobody's talking about that, you know? I mean, nobody's talking about the fact that sometimes dieting is just a response to, like, leave me the fuck alone, you know? Like, I just don't want to be abused anymore, yo. So I want to recognize, and I want to acknowledge, and I want to validate your desire to diet. I also want to acknowledge and validate that what you do with your body is your own decision, because as an adult and a member of a seemingly democratic society, you have the freedom to choose what you do with your body. But I also want you to know you're not a failure. Because, there's no failure when it comes to being David against Goliath. There's no failure in being a normal person against $60 billion. There's no failure there. I mean, body acceptance and fat acceptance and size positivity and learning inclusivity and all of these things, like, they are uphill journeys. It's a freaking battle where every step that you take is probably going to be more difficult than the last one. Because society's not changing just because you did. And I want just to give blanket forgiveness and grace to you all for those moments when the diet seems like the right way. Or like you just can't win with body acceptance. Or that you can't accept your body because of whatever situation you have going on in your life. The environment that you're in, or the challenges you're up against. I mean, it's you on your own versus an industry. But I want you to know that in spite of all that bullshit, and in spite of the fact that we are constantly swimming in this soup of negativity and, you know, just like everybody against us because we are fat, I want you to know that I'm here with you. Me and you. Let's hold hands together, and I want you to walk with me while I bust down the tricks of the Tricksiest Industry, while I dismantle the diet lies. I love you, and I thank you so much for being here with me. Sick voice and all. And I can't wait for you to join me on this journey to breaking down all these diet lies. All right, I've been Tiana, and this has been the One Beautiful Yes podcast, and you have been amazing. And I want you to remember that every fucking minute of every fucking day. All right, bye.